Fashion is much more than just a way of dressing. It is a powerful cultural statement that transcends clothing to influence every aspect of our lives. It shapes the way we perceive ourselves, how we are perceived by others, and the world around us. Fashion is an art form that reflects the values, aspirations, and creative energy of the society in which it exists. The cyclical nature of fashion both reflects and shapes cultural movements, trends, and ideologies. From the bold actions of fashion icons to subtle everyday life choices, fashion weaves itself into the fabric of society's evolution, demonstrating its importance and impact on the culture, economy, and personal identity of individuals. Historically, fashion has been a means of communication, signaling a person's social status, profession, and cultural affiliation. In the past, clothing was used to distinguish between social classes, and fashion helped set boundaries between different groups. These distinctions were especially crucial for upper classes and nobility, who could showcase their wealth, influence, and identity through their attire. Kings, queens, and elites commissioned specially designed attire to signify their power and elevated status, and these trends would often trickle down to the masses in more affordable forms. Today, fashion still plays a role in communication, albeit on a more globalized and democratized scale. Fashion speaks to societal changes, reflecting an era's attitudes toward gender, race, and class. For centuries, fashion reinforced stereotypes, dictated by rigid gender roles and societal expectations. However, over time, fashion began to challenge these rigid norms. The introduction of more androgynous styles challenged the traditional binarism of gender-specific clothing. Designers and influencers continue to embrace and elevate diversity in fashion, pushing boundaries and giving voice to marginalized communities. These changes not only transform the fashion industry, but also impact social perceptions and redefine identity. Moreover, fashion often plays a crucial role in facilitating self-expression. So, people choose their clothing to reflect who they are and who they want to be. Our wardrobe can communicate to others a variety of messages, from our sense of style to our values and socioeconomic status. The choices we make in our appearance are deeply personal and can empower us, giving us the confidence to conquer challenges. Fashion connects people, creating a sense of belonging to different subcultures that share common ideals. In addition to its impact on identity and self-expression, fashion has a significant effect on economies around the world. The fashion industry is one of the largest global sectors, contributing billions of dollars to national economies each year. From the production of raw materials to retail and fashion marketing, the industry provides millions of jobs worldwide. Fashion is also a driver of innovation, technology, and sustainability. As the global demand for clothing and accessories increases, innovations in fabric production, digital design, and retailing methods continuously evolve. Advances in technology, such as 3D printing, have fundamentally changed how clothes are produced and consumed, opening new doors for creativity and sustainability efforts. However, the fashion industry is not without its challenges. Environmental concerns around fashion, including issues like garment waste and the carbon footprint of clothing production, have sparked a conversation about sustainability. As mass production and fast fashion become commonplace, the social and environmental impacts are raising questions about the way we should consume clothing. Many designers, consumers, and organizations are now prioritizing sustainability and ethical practices, paving the way for a more eco-conscious and eco-friendly fashion industry. Concerns about social impacts, such as fair labor and human rights, also have a loud presence in today's fashion discourse, aligning fashion with conscientious consumerism. Fashion is also heavily influenced by popular culture and drives it in return, creating a dynamic relationship between the two. Celebrity culture and social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube have catapulted fashion to new heights, amplifying its reach and impact through influencers and commentators. Designers who once worked only in the realm of high-end fashion are now collaborating with streetwear brands and fast fashion chains, making luxurious designs accessible to a much broader audience. Films, music, television, and other facets of pop culture are inseparably linked to the fashion world, creating iconic moments that transcend clothing and become symbols of the times. Similarly, Fashion influences the political and social movements that define entire generations. From the anti-establishment attire of the countercultural movements of the 1960s to the more recent confrontations around diversity and gender fluidity in fashion, political issues heavily impact the sartorial world. The way people dress depicts their stance on social issues, making fashion a potent tool of political and ideological protest. Fashion is not only a mirror of culture, but also a tool that rallies communities to action. What one wears can be seen as a form of resistance. Despite the sometimes fleeting nature of fashion trends, its impact has lasting consequences. Fashion speaks to our desires, reflects our complexities, and shapes public consciousness. It evolves in style, but its themes of self-expression, identity, and the meeting of creativity with commerce remain as relevant as ever. Fashion offers endless possibilities to devise new ways to communicate, rejuvenate the old, and welcome the new. In the public sphere, fashion provides individuals with an outlet to find their own voice and contribute to the broader cultural conversation. The impact of fashion matters not only in choosing the right outfit for a night out, but in shaping political conversations, pushing boundaries of traditional modes of representation, rejuvenating society's values, and advancing sustainability. Fashion is a tool to express individuality and community, to celebrate change, to challenge systems of thought, and to break free from outdated societal norms. To observe fashion is to understand a piece of human history, a tapestry woven of creativity, discursive challenges, and the collective spirit to innovate and inspire. Fashion, therefore, is not a superficial aspect of our world, but rather an integral force that influences and shapes society. It is an abstract yet tangible form of communication that expresses people's innermost feelings and desires to the broader social landscape. As fashion continues to evolve in the future, it will remain a powerful lens through which we understand human society and the individual. Our collective understanding of what it means to be human will forever be translated to fabric, color, and silhouette, and that is how fashion, deep down, impacts society.